So, you have tinnitus. It's a terrible condition that doesn't get enough attention or medical research. When you have tinnitus, it makes everything more difficult. Life is hard enough without constant squealing, buzzing, and pulsing in your ears. With it, it's almost enough to drive you insane. Aside from the obvious constant wearing down of your willpower and sanity, what's almost worse is how it hurts your relationships with the people you love. It's hard to focus on what they're saying half the time, and if you're in a busy area like a restaurant and there's background noise, forget about it. You might as well be eating alone. And how can you be expected to stay positive and upbeat when you've got this constant whining just chipping away at the inside of your head? It's the worst. I get it. My dad had tinnitus, but he doesn't anymore. He cured it. How? It sounds weird, but he used an uncommon form of sound therapy called cymatic therapy. It only took 4 months to get rid of the ringing in his ears that was plaguing him for the previous 288 months. That's 2 entire decades. His ears have been normal, no ringing whatsoever, for just over 10 years now. And his tinnitus wasn't some casual entry-level tinnitus. It was constant, like boiling tea kettles in both ears. It was squealing when he woke up, and it was squealing when he went to sleep. And whereas nobody deserves tinnitus, if anyone on God's green earth earned his tinnitus, it's my dad. He started hunting without ear protection when he was 6 years old, a hobby he still enjoys. He did a tour in Vietnam. He spent most of his adult life teaching woodshop to teenagers with all the screaming saws and pounding hammers that job requires. Like I said, nobody deserves tinnitus, but when my dad's ears started ringing, nobody was too surprised. What was surprising was when my mom stumbled across cymatic therapy at an alternative health conference and bought a $10,000 sound machine. I was also surprised when my parents both got certified as cymatic sound therapy practitioners and started seeing clients in an office. I was less than supportive. I didn't believe that sound therapy could fix any health issues. It was just too much for me to swallow. But then I saw it work. The first time I saw the proof was when my mom used cymatic therapy to get rid of a scar that had been on my niece's chin for a few years. Then my dad told me that he didn't have tinnitus anymore. No ringing in the ears whatsoever. I was dumbfounded. I didn't know how it could do that. Scars don't just go away. People don't just stop having tinnitus. But they did. So I started paying attention to the testimonials from their clients and saw that it was working consistently for all the people that came to them for help. I dug into the science, and whereas it was obviously on the fringe of what I thought was believable, I couldn't deny what I had seen. I became so convinced that I joined the company and moved them from helping people in a clinical setting to helping people online. It just made more sense to me. Why pay $75 per session when you can just buy the protocol outright and use it as often and as long as you need to for a one-time price that's less than what their first people paid for a single session? And now I want to offer it to you. There's a link below this video where you can go right now and buy the tinnitus sound therapy recording. You should give it a shot. It's worked for my dad. It's worked for thousands of our customers. If you buy it and use it, it'll likely work for you too. You may be feeling some skepticism right now. I get it. Believe me, I've felt skeptical about this in the past. To help you set your mind at ease, I'd like to share with you 2 things. First, our refund policy. When you buy any of our sound therapy protocols, you have 90 days to give it a try and see how it feels and see how it works. And if you don't love it, you can just get your money back. We've had many customers who are completely rid of their tinnitus within that time frame. Most others, even if it's not completely gone by the time 90 days are up, are noticing that it's much better, much less severe than when they started. And our refund policy is no hassle, no questions asked. If you ask for your money back, we give it back. Because honestly, if you try it and it doesn't work, then we don't want your money. If that's the case, we're not entitled to keep it. We don't get many refund requests at all because it works, and we've never denied one. The next thing I want to share with you is a coupon code. We typically sell this recording for $47. When you click the button below this video and you get to the checkout page, just enter the coupon code SILENCEISGOLDEN, all one word, for 20% off. It's just one more reason to give it a try. You owe it to yourself and to your family. Don't give up just yet. Don't resign yourself to a lifetime with a noisy head and continually trying to learn to live with it. You can get rid of your tinnitus. Give it a shot. What do you have to lose? Just the ringing in your ears. Thank you.